So it's so cool. My boss, he's not my boss, he's my brother in Christ. I call him my boss. He's the owner of this property and the animals I take care of, and we have an awesome arrangement where I get to stay here, live here, in exchange for me taking care of the dogs. I think I got the better end of the deal because I get to stay here and I get to take care of the dogs. So I'm pretty blessed, and I love it. I love it. Poop is a lot. There's a lot of poop. Dogs poop a lot. These are big dogs and a lot of poop. A lot of poop. And our the drain got plugged today with a lot of poop, so I got to go out and this was cool because I didn't even have to call my boss because I learned how to handle this stuff when I worked at the bio waste plant when I was a plant operator at the septic place. I turned septic into fertilizer, so I'm used to working with poop. Actually, I've worked with a lot of poop in my life, to be honest. I do being a CNA, nurse's aide, living caregiver, a mom, a grandma, a daycare provider, a plant operator at a poop factory, and now, house cleaning, maintenance. I got to clean out a lot of toilets, but this one is probably the best one. I don't mind it. Although the big guy stinks, man. Dude, he is stinky. I tell him that every morning. I think he gets embarrassed. Poor baby. I'll look at him and I'll, ew, stinky, and he'll turn around. He's so cute. I just love these dogs. Wouldn't want to be on their bad side, though. Or we have some people that come on the property for different things, and it's funny. It's funny, one of the concrete guys, he's really cool. I like talking to him. We have a good time. He'll come on and I'll see him outside, and he'll be walking by the kennels and they'll bark at him, and he'll try to point and tell them to be quiet like I do, and they just keep barking. Yeah, they know my voice. So, yeah, I love it. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, he's gonna, we're gonna put in some different, man, he's just so smart. This guy's just so smart. He's very, very successful and smart businessman. And I learned a lot from him that way. A lot. That's something I think is so cool. I love to learn from people, new things. So, and I've learned a lot here. But anyway, I cleared the drain, the pipes, and got the flow going again today. And I didn't have to call him. I like that. I like being able to solve a problem without having to get people to have to come deal with it for me, So, yeah. So weird, the things that have been coming up. So weird, the different memories that have been popping up lately. I started taking this wild lion's mane mushroom tea powder. You can add it to anything, but I get the tea too. And sea moss and magnesium oil I put on, and really been trying to get rid of any kind of toxic, non-organic products in my life. I only use baking soda to wash my hair and body with. Literally, that's my. Well, yeah. I use baking soda and water, and then oils, coconut oil, a castor oil, whatever oils, and try not to eat any processed garbage. It's just poison. I can't even stand even thinking about it. So gross. Although lately I've been having pastries with my friend, going for coffee, and I need to cut out so much coffee too. That's really, actually I have cut out a lot of the coffee, a lot compared to what I used to drink. I don't even have a coffee pot anymore. So, yeah, I'm going to bare minimum. Like I said, I had to leave pretty much everything at the house, and so I make toast, toast on the burner, open flame toast. It's like camping. You got to have a right mindset. I know I've seen some people. A lot of people would, they just get so depressed, and you have to find the good. You have to look for the good. It's so easy to find the negative, and that was, I was a queen at finding everything that could go wrong. I was always constantly, stressing over what could be, what if, the whole life was a what if of fear and panic and anxiety and worry, and I could even when I had everything going the way, plans were going the way the plans were, I was still stressed. I was still in fear, and and like nothing was ever good enough, ever. When I went back to school, and it was sucked as the people that loved me were the ones that suffered from that kind of mentality. But today I just, I've learned, yes, there are things that I wish, that I pray God will change, and I'm trusting that, if it's His will and if it's what's best for me, He will change it. If not, then I will accept that thorn in my side, that, and that's all I can do with that. What I can, other things I can do though, I can focus, like Philippians 4:8 says, focus on everything good. Everything good. I don't want people to think that I struggle. I do struggle. I'm not oblivious to struggles and stuff. What was the term? Pink clouds, whatever. I can't remember the term. Basically, that I wasn't living in reality of my circumstances. I'm very much in reality of my circumstances. And I choose to trust God with every bit of it. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Doesn't mean that I don't get anxious. But as soon as I start feeling those things, I run to Him. I run to Him. And I pray to Him. And I'm praying, I can picture myself putting whatever it is that I'm struggling with on an altar to Him. And Him taking it. And I leave it there. And if I have to keep doing that, I keep doing that. And eventually, I don't have to keep doing that. I can trust Him with whatever it is I place on that altar. Right now it's my children. I have to place my children on the altar. And while I do that, God has me focusing on dogs and on legalities and all these things to keep my mind busy. I don't know. He's a good father, and I never understand what's going on when it's going on, but I've learned that it doesn't matter, because when I trust God, it works out. It works out better than perfect. And I had my boss told me some of his testimony today to help encourage me. Man, I thought I had a Goliath. That man has faced some Goliaths in his life. I love his testimony. And the fact that he shared it with me, what an honor. What an honor that he would take the time and share, one-on-one with me to encourage me. That is what it means to bear each other's burden. He didn't have to share those things. He was very vulnerable with me. That's trusting me. Because when you share your story, I've learned people can, well, yeah. A lot of things I will not share in general. There's very few people that I will share a lot of my story with, because I have learned that you share your story with the wrong people and they will use it to try to destroy you. They will.